guys. I hope this week was great. On today's topic, I'm going to be talking about emotions, truth, and honesty, and how that can affect your power and your natural ability to manifest in your life, connect with your powers, connect with your magic, your abilities. So let's get started. I've been meditating on some things that have helped me through the process of just connecting better with my energy to be able to manifest and visualize and being able to bring into my life the things that I wanted. It's a slow process, but I think it's very rewarding when you see the results. And by this I mean everything that has to do with how I work with my emotions through the year, how I've come or how I've acknowledged or taking the time to hold myself accountable for the lies or the things I've done wrong, the things that kept me rolling in bed at night and saying like, oh, why did I do that? Why did I say that? And in this process, I've learned that the most important thing, like, you gotta forgive others, but also you gotta forgive yourself. So there are many times in life this is a growing process, and in the process you've learned that you're gonna make mistakes and you're not always gonna say the right thing, you're not always gonna do the right thing, because there's not a book that says how you should do things, how you should say things. It's a learning curve for everybody, and I think that's what being human is all about. So in the process I've learned that it's very important to be as honest as you can, be as transparent as you can, work through your mistakes, work through your doubts, work through your things that make your voice shake, or that are there like pushing you, but you're not quite ready to confront them. You just gotta do it. The work and the power is in doing and confronting and pushing through the doubt, pushing through the fear. And I think that's what it makes you empowered, Fear is there for a reason, like to keep you in check. Like, is this worth doing? This shouldn't be done. Like just working from your honesty, from your emotions, from your intuition, from your heart, like goes a long way. So I've read like a couple of years back. It was I think a quote by Rumi, if I'm not mistaken. It says something about the three gates. And always when I gotta say something, or when I'm working with somebody and I feel like I don't know, I gotta say something and I'm not quite ready, but it's the three gates by Rumi. It's very interesting. Every time I gotta say something, it comes very helpful. The three gates are: is it true? Is it necessary? And is it kind? And as time has passed, like, by making myself these three questions, like, the less things I have to say, because is it true? Of course I'm gonna always like try to speak from my truth. That's something I've learned through the process of like correcting myself and just working through my growth as a spiritual being, human being, mage, whatever. And is it necessary? Like, by asking yourself, is it necessary? Like, you reduce a lot of things that you shouldn't say, that maybe you think you should say, but like, for what for? And the third, is it kind? Like, come on, like, would you like somebody to say something like mean to you? Like, would you like to be like treated badly, or like who does? So you gotta keep yourself in check too, because often more than not, karma comes back and gets you, if you know what I mean. And I think these questions have helped me a lot to be more present in what I say, present in what I do, and present in how I treat others. And I think they're gonna stick up for me with a long time, as long as I'm working in my magic and working in my purpose. I think it was very helpful in my process, and has helped me a lot to heal myself and work with my magic, and tapping more strongly into my magic is healing past the lies, the things I've said for the ego, and for just being the center of attention, or just having something to say to fill up the blank spaces. And it's very important to, if you're willing to do the work, to come clean with the lies. Like, maybe to you, to yourself, like it's something that you, if you feel comfortable, it's like, okay, I have lied, or just acknowledging. Because one lie often turns into another lie to cover up that lie, and that lie comes to another, and then it's like a big ball of lies, and it comes to turn to be your character, your personality. So do you want to be a liar? Who wants to be a liar? Nobody. It's very uncomfortable. It takes a lot of peace when you want to go to bed and when you want to go to sleep. It's very important to forgive others, because sometimes we as humans sense when somebody's lying to us. It's like, bitch, I know what you're saying. It's a lie. So, and also like acknowledging that you lied yourself, like times that you've lied, just forgiving yourself. Very important, so that you can forgive others. It has helped me grow and be more knowledgeable, because once you do the work, and it takes a lot of energy and a lot of time to heal that process, you come to acknowledge that why this that took so long to heal through all your life. Healing processes for life is never ending. If you think healing is like putting a bandage, and no, it's, yeah. I mean, the deeper you go, the more you know that there's a lot of healing to do for you, for your ancestors, for your family. It's a lot of feeling, but it's worth it, because you know that you're doing the work, and it feels good to know that you're putting the work in yourself, in healing something that's there, that's in the heart, that is in the gut, that is in your energy. And just being able to be accountable, and recognizing that you have the power to change things, it makes you feel powerful in itself. So I think it's a very important process to working of truths, recognizing our emotions, recognizing our power, and be more aware of what do we want to be, what's our purpose. I mean, do I want to be a liar for the rest of my life? I mean, do I want to be a magical being? Do I want to be like a drag queen? What do I want to be like? But working from that honesty, I think is very important, and it has helped me a lot in this magic process, and just being able to be more outspoken. Believe it or not, I'm not shy, but I'm very kept to myself, and like just doing this working process. I've been trying to make the channel like for a long time, and this is like the first time that I actually like feel like I'm onto something, just because I've been willing to put the work, to be committed, and I hope it stays that way. I hope I can nail it this time, and just this is a healing process for me also, to recognize this and ask ourselves what moves us. What are we willing to be honest about? Do you want to be honest? Do you want to change your vibe, or want to be more present with your truth? And I think it's important to recognize your purpose. Ask yourself, what do I want to do? Why do I want to do it? You just don't do the healing just because I don't want to like say that this is for everybody. You got to find your way through. But I think for me it's very important, like once I acknowledge what I wanted to be, or who I wanted to be in this simulation or life experience or whatever, it helped me out a lot to like put a map of my life, like just start drawing, and just start planning on what I wanted to do, how I wanted to heal, and what I wanted to do in my life in the process. By listening to my intuition, and just being present with what my inner voice had to say, and just acknowledging what it had to say, and speaking my truth, speaking about my emotions, speaking how I feel, even those people might feel uncomfortable by what I had to say. It's part of the process. You don't mean any harm as long as you're truthful to yourself. But acknowledging your emotions and being able to speak about them, and just being heard, is a very powerful process, because often we talk hard like to talk about the deep things. I think things that come from the core, because we're maybe afraid of being judged, because we feel that honesty is sometimes very raw and can be taken like badly, or we can be like, oh, she being like such a dramatic queen or whatever. But I think if it's important to us, like the right people are willing to listen. Being able to process those feelings is very important to identifying and just working your way through. Like just acknowledging those feelings is key to your process, to your manifestation process even. Because once you're honest with yourself and you can communicate your truth, you can go to bed at night and just like be like, okay, I've done everything I can, and I've been sincere, I'm being honest. And since I've been more honest with myself and with other people, I sleep like a baby. Let me tell you, I can sleep like a long time, the necessary time, but just because I want to, because I feel like at peace, because I'm being honest and I'm doing the work. So I'm not perfect. I still got a lot of work to do, but it feels good to acknowledge that every day, like maybe hard, maybe a better day, maybe a good day, but I'm trying to like cultivate the seed to the person that I want to be in the future. So I think that by this, just being the core of this is just being honest, being truthful to yourself. Like it has helped me a lot, and I believe it will help you to manifest. Once you acknowledge your feelings, acknowledge the lies, acknowledge the bad things, and being able to forgive yourself, and just being able to we're human. We don't have a book that says like how each of us should live our lives, There are many books, religion, etc., but come on, like we gotta figure out for ourselves and work through the mistakes, do the things we have to do, acknowledge the things we have to do, and what has worked, what hasn't worked. That is a different process for everybody. But I think that for me at least, has worked that to be honest and being able to recognize my purpose, forgiving myself, forgiving others, and just when I speak to people, like just asking myself those 3 basic questions before I say anything. It has helped me a lot, because now I can sleep at peace, manifest a lot of the things I wanted, and I'm very grateful. I think that could be the conclusion of it. Like just being grateful for the small things that you've done, the energy that you put in the work. Just be thankful that we're alive, and and there's so many things to be grateful for, like life, our family, our friends, and just being grateful like brings you to a good place. So thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. I received a couple of comments, and I'm very grateful for the people that had talked to me about it, like wanted to see my videos. I will keep putting in the work. Appreciate you guys. Peace, love, and see you guys later.